For 130 years, the DAC has produced numerous individual Olympic and national champion athletes, fielded championship sports teams, led the way in supporting Michigan's high school and college athletes, and remains a center for athletic competition, fitness programs, and a modern, healthy lifestyle. Founded in 1887, the DAC was created by a group of dedicated young Detroiters caught up with the amateur athletics movement sweeping the nation after the Civil War. Striving to manifest the ideals of competition and brotherhood, they built a simple but elegant clubhouse and created an amazing athletic center along Woodward Avenue. The DAC's first president, Frank Eddy, played an important role in founding the Amateur Athletic Union and was instrumental in bringing the first national AAU track championships to the DAC. The club quickly became the hub of amateur athletics in Detroit, with championship teams and outstanding individual athletes. On the Cinder Oval, the DAC produced the Four Horsemen, a group of members who all held national track and field titles. Besides winning 2 national baseball championships in 1890 and 1892, the club also fielded one of the first organized football squads in Detroit, often playing collegiate teams, including the University of Michigan and Notre Dame. The DAC's field was so outstanding that U of M often hosted their home games at the club, drawing thousands of local fans. As a center of Detroit sports, DAC athletes tried many sports new to the country. They built an ice hockey rink and lawn tennis courts, later hosting men's and women's tournaments. They bowled, played handball, fenced, wrestled, and more. The DAC was renowned for its cricket and curling teams, boxing exhibitions, high-wheel cycling races, and produced local, state, and regional championship basketball teams. And as Detroit evolved into a center for the auto business, members built a new clubhouse, which opened to great fanfare in April of 1915. The clubhouse featured extensive athletic facilities, including a natatorium with a swimming pool on the 4th floor, a full-size gymnasium, squash and handball courts, and a fitness center. A sporting way of life continued with swimming competitions, squash, handball tournaments, and bowling leagues. Besides the many amateur athletic contributions, DAC members have long been involved with Detroit's professional sports teams. Prompted by Charlie Hughes, members of the DAC formed a consortium in the 1920s to buy the Victoria Cougars hockey team, and they became the Detroit Red Wings. Later, they built the iconic Olympia Stadium. In the 1930s, DAC members, led by G.A. Richards, purchased an Ohio football team and turned it into the Detroit Lions, winning an NFL championship within 2 years. Throughout its history, the Detroit Tigers have been owned and operated by DAC members, including 3 past club presidents, Walter Briggs, Frank Navin, and John Kelsey. Besides sports events and programs through the Beavers, the Bowlers, and the Blackballers, today DAC members enjoy a fitness club, a rod and gun group, and scuba club. Members compete for club titles, enjoy annual golf outings, and take part in triathlons and city marathons. Each year, the DAC Foundation hosts the annual Chuck Davey Boxing Classic, featuring teams from the U.S. military, Air Force, and Naval academies. And recently, the foundation has become a leading sponsor of the newly created Detroit Cycling Championship. This USA Cycling sanctioned competition features pro and amateur riders racing through the streets of Detroit. The club's court facilities have hosted regional and national squash tournaments, and the Bowlers continue one of the country's oldest competitions, the annual Interclub Tournament. To honor its amazing athletic traditions, the DAC Foundation created a series of monumental sports sculptures of track and field, baseball, football, and swimming athletes, grace the street in front of the DAC and on its property. Today, the Detroit Athletic Club continues its important role in the community, enriching the lives of athletes and honoring its long-standing traditions of developing amateur and professional sports in the Motor City.